Peace and blessings. This is Lisa Marie of the Blackberry Beauty Transformative Academy, Ancient African Wisdom for the Modern Sister. So, y'all, uh, my name is Ajua Manu. Okay. Anyway, I'm on early. It's about 10 minutes early because I said I was coming on at 5. And I hope all of my folks from the Afrocentric Home to Corn Style channel that I told you I was coming on at 7. I hope you got the message that I actually changed it to 5 because I need some sleep. I barely need to get some sleep. I've been moving around, having so much on my mind. So now it is time to get some rest. But right now we are in Ghana, Accra, Ghana. And I'm in a hotel called Nicolese. And it's a cute hotel. But you know what, y'all? For those, we'll have a little chit chat before we actually get started. For those, when I was on the last channel, and I was saying to myself, or maybe it was this one, yeah, I was saying to myself, I was asking y'all, what do you think? Change room or stay in the same room? And I'm definitely, without a doubt, changing rooms. I like the way I sleep in the other room. And the room that I had before, the 206 that I love so much, I actually, it is available and I can have it back. So I'm going to check the Wi-Fi because I do remember in there you only can sit in one place to do the Wi-Fi, but that's okay. I'll just sit there one place if we have to. But I want that. I want the balcony. I need a refrigerator, and I just need a little more room. I don't feel like I sleep well in this room, so I'm learning little things like rooms too small. I feel a little claustrophobic in. There's certain things that I just feel like I don't want to have when I'm away from home, so to speak. So home away from home. So yeah, just lots of interesting things, going on. And so I figure I need to be as comfortable as possible because I was comfortable when I was in 206 before in this hotel. And actually, I was quite comfortable where I was as far as the room because, again, it was very spacious. I do like space. I didn't know how important it was to me to have that space. I didn't know that. And I guess, let me see, yeah, most rooms, yeah, I remember when I lived in first, the loft apartment ish that we lived in Saxapaha, North Carolina was very spacious. That bedroom, the room, the place itself was very spacious. I remember the second bedroom in Saxapaha, the one that had that janky fake window. That one, I remember feeling a little claustrophobic as well because the windows. I got one, but the other one has the balcony, so it just feels more alive. And you get to look outside. I don't know what I would see looking out this window, which is covered, and there it is, and So I'm gonna do it. I don't know how long I'm gonna be here. I'm just treating this whole thing as an adventure. That somehow would like I just was browsing YouTube, and I hear that Trump says that he wants the borders open by Wednesday. I mean, by Easter. He wants Easter to go on. Like he's like, we're not messing with Easter. I don't know what that's about, but and they were like, that's not realistic because of the danger. So I really don't know, and I really don't know even if I don't know what I'm gonna do because the reality of living here and then living here is different as far as like that thing with the rent. And I want to talk about that. I want to take a few minutes to talk about the rent because I was watching this wonderful video of this sister, beautiful black woman that I found on YouTube. Let me just see if I could quickly find her name. Her YouTube channel is called Ivy Prosper, and she talks about the positives and the negatives of living in Ghana. And one of the things she talked about, which is kind of weird that this is true, like this idea of like sometimes when you rent an apartment, that the landlord wants 3 years, 2 years, or 1 year. Like I know somebody that's looking for an apartment here in Ghana, and she had a landlord that wanted 2 years. I found a landlord that wanted one. She had one that wanted two, and it's like $450 a month. And I added that for 12 months. That's like over $10,000. I mean, who has $10,000 just to give to the rent? I mean, just honestly. I mean, yes, is the $10,000 in 2 years cheaper than somebody like me paying $1,000 for a month in the States? Yes, it is. But who has $10,000 in lump sum? In that case, people would say build. But what if you're not ready to build? What if you just come to see if you even want to? Like me, my desire is to live in a country for 1 year. And I figure in 1 year, I will know the ups and downs and if I like it. Let me say this though, and I'm not sure if the sister, when she looked for a place, was she having a Ghanaian or a local with you? I do find that when you have a local with you, everything is. If she said that the prices was given in was given in USDs, which but actually still was high. But I know ours was given in Ghana CDs, the actual quote of the price, and but still it was a year in advance. But he was willing to bring the monthly rent down. That I know for sure. And the brother that introduced me to the agent, we didn't even talk to the landlord. Once you know you want it, then you can talk to the landlord. He said that he thought he could negotiate it for 6 months. Now, here legally, they're only supposed to ask for 6 months, but a lot of them go further than that. So I always wonder, it's like, how could the folks that live in Ghana or, afford that? Because that's even expensive for us, but maybe they're getting another price. Now, things you don't know, but I'll tell you one thing. When you have somebody that's a native that speaks the language and knows how to ask the right questions and knows all of the BS, you do so much better. I mean, that's like my greatest advice. And I think I've been saying that to y'all for a while, haven't I? Like, y'all, get a native or a Black American that knows the ropes as well. But speaking that language does help, and they're a little different. They're like, oh, okay, we can't really. So, but that's the issue. I mean, that's the issue for me. Like, that would determine if I stay or not. Like, I want about 6 months. I mean, maybe even 6 months. Why do a year? 6 months, at least you'll know if you like it. You do 6 more months. Maybe get time to save up the money or make some money. So that's a big thing. And a lot of people did say that the internet here is quite expensive. Right now, I'm doing data, but luckily I'm hooking up to Wi-Fi. But then that's the other issue that some people say is the Wi-Fi is not as reliable. But then somebody say this MTN, I think Wi-Fi, that everybody says that one is great and that whole bit. So it's so hard. It's a lot to move to a country, and it's a lot to move to a country that is still developing. But at the same time, people do it every day. So I hope that I get to hook up with some Black Americans here, some other diasporans to show how they've done it. To talk to in person. I'm trying to hook up with ES, but she's far away. So I'm still hoping that I don't leave the country and me and her never hook up. That would just be a shame to me. So really want to meet the sister, talk to her in person, and I just watch her videos because your girl is in the country. So we got to make this happen, okay? And thank goodness for the Ghanaians and their love, hospitality, beauty, joy. The way they go out of their way for you is such a beautiful thing. And today we're going to talk about that beauty. The beauty of love, the beauty of abundance. Even though abundance may look different, when you're home, maybe in the States for me, abundance is always like money, 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 or some way to feel like I can have things: money, clothes, property. I feel like here, abundance is really about the hospitality, caring, love, and joy, and that we need more of that in the world. And I feel like during this time that we're all going through what we're going through, we need it even more because that's a lot of fear, a lot of. I think we could take this time to really love each other. But one thing that I realized that I was like, you know what, y'all, I feel like we go through things in our lives on an individual level. Way before the C virus, we were going through things in our lives. And as goddesses, we usually solve them by, getting out our crystals or celebrating the new moon or the full moon. And let me know because like I said, sometimes on my side, the internet, this picture right now you're seeing of me right here, it will go out on me and get dark, so I can't see. But I got a little picture here, so I don't know if you're getting. See, it did it again. I don't know if you're getting the same thing, but I'm getting that. So if I pause, or for a second, it's just that. It's just that. So yeah, y'all. So today I did mostly water, but I did eat some. They call them potato chips, which they are French fries. We would call them, but I just gotta eat differently. I feel like I need to eat it. I feel like I'm a little off, and I feel like my body truly needs a fast. And I think I would feel like this even when I was in the States because every time and this is why this new moon in Aries tonight is going to be a very beautiful, wonderful ritual because every time I don't detox, particularly, let me just say that. Let me make sure I get the air conditioner hold on, for when it gets hot. But every time that I don't, especially, and I can say this again, especially for the spring equinox, the spirit always comes back and me be like, okay, now you try, And I think once you start doing those rituals like the detox, the equinox or the solstices, once you start doing it, and you've been doing it for years, your body knows when you don't do it. So I'm just going to really make that clear. Like, make sure that don't slack on your rituals. But the same thing with the new moon and the full moon. For me, I don't know what it is. I think because the new moon represents the releasing of the old and the setting of new intentions. The new moon represents the planting of the seed so that it can come to fruition or birth by the full moon. I've had the most powerful, beautiful manifestations from new moon rituals, and they can be so simple. Like, it's not a big thing. It's the acknowledgement of it, and then using the energy and the magic of it to have what you want. I feel like this is what I want during this time. Goddesses, rise up, because we are stronger together than we are apart. We are stronger together than we are apart. I mean, it's just true. Like, we don't have to be in the same place. I've always been on this side of the video, right? And you've always been on that side of the video. Yet we have taught classes, we have manifested, we have cried, sing, dance, and really, hurt and all of that. We did that together. And the power of it is just like, what are we doing? Like, before I woke up today and said, wait a second, no, wait, we're goddesses. Wait, we don't have to, this don't got to be what we want. So just a few things that we want to do, because during this new moon time, remember, the power is today, but it's also going on for 2 more days. So the first 3 days of the new moon or the full moon or any ritual is the most powerful. And some people may feel like the power lingers as each day goes along, and I really don't. I do feel like there's a time and a space for certain rituals, and that's why intending something during that time is going to be very, very, very powerful. Like I said, I don't know what it is about the new moon. Maybe it's the planting of seed. Maybe I think that because I go through so many deaths and rebirths, and I'll explain that a little bit for those that might be new. Death and rebirth, like, that is special. That is a very amazing, wonderful time, because I used to remember writing poems like, I'm dying to be reborn again. I used to love that aspect of dying to be reborn again. And I feel like that's what's happening in the universe, right? That's what's happening in the atmosphere. I think no matter what, we could go for the worst case scenario. We could say it's a plot, it's a plan, it's a this, or we can go for the more positive. It's a cleansing, it's a renewal, it's a reset, right? Whichever way we go, right? The fact is that we have to kind of figure out for ourselves where the energy lies within ourselves, because those things are still something focused on the earth, or something focused on externally what we think might be happening. But the thing is, nothing happens out there that without first happening in here. I'm gonna say it again. Nothing happens out there that doesn't first happen in here. So whatever side or theory or non-theory or truth or belief that you have, it still starts from within. And then it's your reaction to then what you are also externally. What is your reaction to the external levels? In a sense, we're going to do a ritual today where there are no external levels. That we're not going to start from outside and try to go inside. That we're going to actually go inside, and then we just change outside, whatever it is. We're not even changing outside. We're creating a new reality, and we can do that in an instant. That's what I know, and that's what I know for sure. We're creating a new reality right now, right this moment. Even if you felt something in your throat, a little sick, like, change that reality. Every cell in my body is healthy, and really know and believe it. A lot of times too, when our body is going through the change or going through something, especially during this time, suggestion is powerful. I just think about Reverend Knight. Reverend Knight talked a lot about the idea of suggestion. He said, y'all better stop. What he said, see, I got to go back and forth because then I got to cut it off. He said, y'all better stop watching them nighttime commercials, the coffee, achy stuff. Yeah, people, because you're going to get something. And he says, and watch going to sleep to that. So for a lot of you, watch going to sleep to certain programming. Watch going to, matter of fact, and at the same time, because sleep is so powerful, right? Sleep takes the outer worlds into the inner worlds. And this is, remember, this is where really where everything is happening. So at the same time, go to sleep listening to certain kinds of rhythms, right? Go to sleep listening to chants and prosperity, abundance lectures or law of attraction. Like I have not listened to I got a little, I think I definitely got a little gas. I think my body feels it. But I have not stopped listening to or start listening to Abraham Hicks. Like I'm going to give myself some Abraham Hicks in Africa because I need to change the frequency. The frequency is already changing. You know, let me say this about the new moon, and I'm going to ask you. So, if I'm talking about removing yourself from negativity, removing yourself from the media, just cut it off. You believe me, if something's about to happen that you need to know about, you got enough people around you to tell you. Even when you're in what they call stay put or whatever this thing is, right? Because somebody, your neighbor, your child, gonna hear something. They on the internet. Believe me, any vital information that you need, you're gonna get. So you're not missing anything, okay? You're creating the things. You want to wake up and say, oh my God, I thought that, I wrote that down, I believed in that, I chanted that, I affirmed that, and oh my God, I woke up, opened the windows, and it's changed. We are goddesses and we can change. You know, it's funny. Let's think about it. It's not funny, but it's interesting that during the enslavement Holocaust, we hear so many stories about how our black women, how sisters was raped and beaten and all these other things. But we rarely hear the conjuring stories. We rarely hear about the poisoning of the master and the mistress. We rarely hear about putting a spell on the crops so the crops don't grow. We rarely hear about the spells that was put on firstborn, second or third, and they didn't make it. I mean, we rarely hear about the coming together. That's why I always think about that movie that movie called Sankofa. And I was thinking about Nunu. Remember, Nunu was the one that was still African, still came back from Africa, so she knew some stuff. And remember when the sister, the enslaved African sister, ran away, and I think it was other people, and she was pregnant, and they hung her. But Nunu knew enough that, oh my God, once the slave master finished, I think beat her, and then hung. And of course, and then beat her, and then she was died. And how Nunu said, "We got to get that baby out of her. We got to get the baby out of her." Now they may have even sliced her stomach open, the so-called, colonizers. More than that, the destructing destroyers. But either way, Nunu saved that baby. But it was some chanting, and she was calling up the ancestors, and she was incantating. And so that's the stories that we are not getting. That's the stories that was really happening. And it had to be, because how will we be here? How come we're still here? So we have to remember that. We have to remember who we are and what we are, that this is a small thing. This ain't big. Right now, wait, how do you feel about that? I even got a little chill from the ancestors. They told me that was real. This ain't no big deal. This is small. And that's what you got to believe. This is small. This ain't no big deal. This too shall pass. We got this. So even if you are feeling away, remember, a lot of this is suggested, right? So your body is a mechanism that is made to heal itself. I just want us to never forget that. I don't think I've heard that in a while since the C virus thing, but I haven't been watching a lot of YouTube, even the conscious stuff. Our body is a mechanism to heal ourselves. That's what it does. Now, if you're getting scared because it's a slow process, you're getting scared because drink. Another thing, fasting is amazing. A sister told me that tomorrow is Ghana's. Let me just read. Ghana's National Fasting Day. Let me just see. Yeah, was telling me tomorrow, March 25th, will be National Day of Fasting and Prayer in Ghana. What? I just happen to be here on that day. So we gonna be fasting tomorrow. I got my stuff. So let me tell you what I'm working with, because I only could work with what I got, but I'm also gonna work with what is around me as well. So I got my spirulina, because I got this spirulina from Whole Foods before I left. I have some, and I think that sometimes we think we need more, but we need a lot less. I have some chia seeds that's really been helping. I haven't taken it in days, and I need to. And I also have some hemp seeds as well. I'm just going to be putting this stuff in my water, especially for the first day, because I think I'm going to go on more than a one-day fast. Tomorrow I'll be going to the markets, and I'll be gathering my fruits. The pineapple here is off the chain. So tomorrow I'll be going to the markets. Oh, this is my toothpaste. I didn't know what this was. I'm so glad. Oh my God, Kojo grabbed this before I left. But I do have some herbs from I do have some herbs from Melanin Rich. Melanin Rich, I got to ask you what herbs they are. I think they're dandelion, and I think there's a mixture of others, and I'm really not sure what they are. So please let me know. But I'm going to be getting my just fruits. I wish I could tell you my little blender. It doesn't fit into the converter, so the blender is useless. But I just thought about it. Duh, just buy a blender. Just buy a blender here, and I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'm gonna get a blender. It could be a little cheap one because I'm not blending heavy stuff. I'm not blending heavy stuff. So I'm about to go all the way in because I don't want to just fast so that, I mean, of course I do. I want to fast to keep my immune system up, but I actually want to fast and pray because this is the new moon. So if you are thinking about fasting, if you're thinking about going to detox, this is going to be great. Plus, fasting is going to help my body get ready for the detox program, and that's the detox, the mind, the body, and spirit. Because the heart, oh y'all, what I know, and I intend this, that all the black women in the world just heal their heart from the hurt and the pain. I have experienced that. A lot of us never recover. We got sisters out here that they've been cheated on, or their husband left them for somebody else, or the heart space detoxing. Oh my God. Like I and when they don't get the healing, they are vengeful and hurtful and jealous and angry and fearful, and ooh, that is what my detox one is going to be. And I wanted to just address one more thing. Somebody said, like, hey, you're in Ghana and this is what we want to see. We want to see you out and about. Well, first of all, I got to get like a GoPro because I'm telling you, and I got to ask somebody. I don't know if it's a superstition or what, but holding a phone to people's faces here, no bueno. They don't like that. They be like, no, they be like, the women be probably cussing you out. So I'm going to ask you what that is about. But somebody was talking about a GoPro where you can be a little more discreet with it. So showing that, or even my bigger camera, my vlog camera, these people that's doing Ghana must have a GoPro. They must have a GoPro. So I need to get a GoPro. And so I don't do that. The other thing too is this is a promise that I made to people in my group that I wanted to give them Ghana exclusively. So that I wanted to give them more of it. This channel right now, and it will change, and I will take you place because I know Afrocentric Home Decor. I actually showed me having the traditional Sunday dinner with the rice bowl soup or Sunday meal. I did show that. I know I did, and I think I've shown some, at least one or two. I showed the market, Moloka. I forgot to say Malaka. I say Malaka, but I think it's Moloka market. I know I showed that, and I don't know how I got away with that one, but I did. It was a little, the Wi-Fi was iffy, but we're in Ghana. The Wi-Fi is iffy, y'all. That's why it's really nice to have this great Wi-Fi right now. So I appreciate it. So, but I really want to give the group something that I don't give everybody else. I just want to give them that respect, that love, and that appreciation. So I try to do my best with them. But I do want to do some interviews. There's some things that I really would like to do, and so I'm going to make sure that I do it. Okay. So I know you here. I know you've been donating. I love you, and I appreciate it, ladies. The best donation is taking a class because taking a class not only allows you to donate, but you receive something in return right away, and you receive that exclusive. So I just want to say that, like during this time, I'm really about giving, and I feel like I give a lot, but I do need a place to reflect, and I was hoping that I could do that here. I do need a place to say what I'm going through, what I'm feeling. I know a lot of people want to see me doing stuff, and like I said, the group members and the people, classes, the Sunday special, you coming back to that, you will, I promise. Everybody else, you will catch me here and there when I can, but you will always catch me here, helping just have an insight. So if you're here for that, that's good. If you're not, it's okay too. At this point in my life, y'all, I'm not fighting, I'm not fussing. It does bother me that it seems like if I have an experience or a opinion that, and this is what I'm going to intend, that we're going to let that go, that I'm releasing the action energy that makes me feel like I can't be myself because I still have to go within and ask myself what that is. I'm releasing the energy of lack, of poverty, of fear, of even misunderstandings. I'm releasing that. I'm bringing forth to me that gentleness, that humbleness that Ghanaians have, that beauty, that love, that language. I'm here not to look at what I don't have, but also really recognize what I do. I feel like we're in the new moon, we're in the dark moon, we're in the new dark moon of Aries. And all my Aries, first of all, Janae, I see you. So I know Aries are certainly in the house. All my babies, because you're the first of the zodiac, all my babies. Fire, first of all, fire come through because I'm fire sign. And I just do realize that, ooh, fire signs need to be with fire signs. I'm sorry, I didn't know this, but I know so much I know now. And also, I want us to really focus on the need not to be regretful about things that we did and not to keep second guessing ourselves. I swear, y'all, and I don't want to maybe swear, but I am so thankful to Jackie Ramsey. I really hope she's on tonight. Who, when I was on Facebook and I was like, yo, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Like, I'm in Ghana. Is this the right thing? Like, I'm supposed to be in Ghana. Well, how did I get in Ghana this time? But I'm sure most of us where we are going, what did the world do? Like, how did we get in this mess? Ghana no different, Ghana no, but at the same time, I gotta go back. So something I said, like a lot of the negativity, we want to clear negativity tonight. I want to really work on the idea of really just clearing the negativity because I do see it. You may not think it, but when I have my experience in Ghana and you want to tell me about your experience or you want to tell me I'm wrong or I didn't say that or God is no better than everybody else, it's all one place and we're all the same. But if that was the case, if every place was exactly the same, no one would get on the plane and travel. I do say this, that we are the same person that left, but I don't think so. I think when you leave the States, and you maybe for some people or anywhere, maybe you leave the state, but go to another state within your country. Maybe you leave your state, and we're going to talk about states of consciousness, states of mind, states of even elevation, states of being, right? It says something. I mean, to say that one place is exactly like the other or was all one place. I mean, I understand it on a bigger level, but then why travel? Just stay where you are and just be there and be all the other places at the same time. I mean, it's kind of absurd when you think about it. On a larger sense, yes, Africa, America, one could say, but then one would never travel. One would never experience. There are changes that have occurred in me in every single place I've been where I can't do something the same way that I used to do before. Traveling is beautiful and it's expected. It is okay to love Ghana. It is okay to love Africa. It is okay, especially Africa. We have to not compare it to some other place. It's like, why can't it stand on its own? Why can't it be a place that is, the people are beautiful and humble and wonderful? I hear black people speak of Europe better than they do of Africa. And so when I do it, it's like, yes, I agree. We are all, it doesn't matter. But those are the people. And then I ask the people, well, have you ever been to the continent? And they go, no. Well, how could you know if it's exactly the same? How could you know that it's all the same on the same? It's not. And I'm not taking anything away from, I want you to understand that I don't want you to be scared. Because if you sit there and say, well, I don't have to leave America because on an energetic spiritual level, we all are where we are and we're all in the same place, then you would never get out. And you would never go any places and you would never take any chances. You would never have any of these profoundly wonderful experiences. There's vortexes. I mean, there's vortexes, there's meridians, there's energy centers. Americas, we know them. Some people go to Arizona, right? There's these different places. There are places that have energy that you feel. Elmina Castle has energy. Cape Coast has energy. The door of no return, you will feel something. I'm sure that the Jews that go to Germany feel something when they go through those so-called camps that existed. So to say that is to still say, wow, why can't Ghana say, somebody say, oh my God, welcome to Ghana, Aquaba. You know what I'm saying? Ghana feel different. And as a black woman, I will not let anybody take my experience away from me, and neither should you. So I think this new moon is about honoring that, being that fiery person that says, I will not let you do that. I will not let you tell me that where I was and where I am is the same place. And in that, I think the fact that when you were, so let's talk about metaphysics, so about law of attraction, you're at a place asking for something. And when you got the vibe so high, you actually, when you move to the place that you asked for, you're at a different place. That's why you ask for, when you get to that place, that you then ask for different things. This is metaphysical. So there's no way that and where you were asking and where you're receiving is the same place. Metaphysics would say that's not true. Where you were asking is very, very important. But where you were asking was a place maybe you did not want to be. I mean place, I mean mentally, physically, spiritually. I don't mean just geographically. And where you're going is the place you wanted to be. But of course, then you get there and you ask for more. There is vibratory frequency. There is vibratory energy. We have to stop as black people being so afraid of Africa that we can't even give it props, and when somebody does, we get upset. So I'm asking during this new moon that we allow people to find their way, allow people to have their experiences, allow people to love what they love, allow people to connect to their own culture. Everybody does not live in a dark skinned woman's body. Because for me, that's a perspective that I have. So coming here is so, I mean, no, if not, hey, I ain't trying to even brag, but is the melanin popping or what? Like this alone is like, this is a different kind of melanin popping that I had in the Caribbean. And for a person who has been a few places, I think that I can feel Ghana. But is America not good? I'm sure America, I've had some great times in the States, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just here now. I'm not stuck. I'm not knowing. So I want to ask us the first one. We're going to clear away negativity. We're going to allow ourselves to have our experiences, and we're going to allow other people to have their experiences. And we're going to make room for allowances of people having their own experiences. Negativity, allowing ourselves to have our own experiences, and also allowing ourselves to kind of like elevate ourselves and whatever that means for us. So I think it's very, very important to do that. And yeah, I just want to say that I just want to kind of clear the airwaves. Ask Nebt. Nebt is the sister of Aset. And Aset and Asar are what we would call our modern day, or our ancient time, rather, Adam and Eve, preceded even, right? So the sacred African divine couple. But interesting, so Aset is also, she was the wife of Osar, but she was also the sister, they say. I feel that in Africa, in a way, people really do say, we in the States say, hey, sister, say, hey, sister, what's up, sister? How you doing, sister? How you doing, brother? And we mean it in the same way. We mean it in the same way, but we're meaning it in a different context on some levels. When we say it in the States, now that person's black, like, I'm going, is she a sister? Sister? Yeah, was that a brother? Yes, that means was they black, right? So we're acknowledging that I see you see me, we are one of the same. We're also acknowledging too that there's a consciousness that we have to even call you sister, because we ain't calling you no N-word. We ain't calling you what's up, bad. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that. So it's also kind of a sign of respect, right? In Ghana, it's the same. Sister is a lot used. When I want to get some woman's attention, sister, every black woman turns around. But it's not for her acknowledging the black on black thing. It's a more of a connection of like, you are my family. Same thing with the brothers and sisters too that we got when we talk about in the States. You may very well be my family. And in Ghana, I feel like it is, you are my family. So the idea of sisterhood to me has become very, very important. But not just sisterhood. I think in the States, I was thinking more sister, like this is the Black Woman Channel, and it still is. But I've had some very profound, and I think whatever you need when you travel to Ghana or you travel to a country in Africa, you will get. I felt like the imbalance for me, and so we want to talk about what would you like to balance during this new moon. So we're talking about balance. The imbalance for me was, remember I talked about it in my home in the US, all the pictures of men, all the very divine feminine things that I do. And I kept wanting to be like, I need couples. Remember y'all kept saying like, I need couples, I need couples, I need couples. Like I felt the imbalance, and it was imbalanced when I first liked it. When I first asked for it, when I first created it, it was exactly what I needed. But as you get what you need, you realize what more you need. So then some things become, if you don't fix it, focus on it, change it, then it becomes somewhat of an imbalance, and then you move to something else that's not, and that you feel would make you feel a little better. So I really connected to the balancing of the masculine and feminine energy. Like Kojo is my brother, And all the men that have been looking out for me have been my brother. I've never, I don't know, I can't remember the last time I had such a pouring out of love and joy and happiness, and but more than the help and aiding and being there for me as I've had with men in Ghana. See, Ghana to me and Africa in general is a place to heal if you allow yourself. Not that you can't heal in the States. Many of you are healed. Many of you have been healed. Many of you are still healing. I'm not taking nothing away from the States. You will have to allow me, please. I plead with you to give you something about Ghana. I don't need to give you anything about the U.S. You already know about the U.S. Let me give you something about Ghana so that you know that that's still in your DNA. And see, that's what I like about new moon rituals, because the new moon is new everywhere, right? No matter where you go. And I feel like that still is a connection. You don't actually have to be in Ghana right now to feel connected to it. You can watch me, other people from Ghana, but also you could actually, connect on a spiritual level. And you know how you can do this? By not being so afraid to let me talk about Ghana and not being so afraid to hold on to where you are. I'm not saying literally I need you to leave Ghana. I think that one thing that I could say and during the new moon is the Sankofa and the Ginamin. That Ginamin, fear no one but God. But let me just get it out because it's very important. Hold on. Y'all, I'm telling you, I went to the most basic, simple houses. Okay, we're talking about power. I went to some of the most basic, simple houses, and the work, the woodwork, the stonework has the getting I mean sign. Like you don't know, like it's real here. Like it ain't the chairs. They got lounge chairs that you probably can get at Walmart, right? That they probably get cheaply too. But the getting I mean is actually is etched into the inexpensive chairs. You got places with, it's this Ndinkra Ashanti Akan life is deep. So symbolism, the same thing we'll be working with tonight. The symbolism, even the moon is a symbol. It's a symbol of, an infinity, things going around and around and around, just like this earth will. So don't be so scared about what's going to happen, because we definitely want to alleviate and rid of the idea of fear. But see, the Ashanti and people of that nature and the kente cloth, and I got to get to Kumasi and all these other places, this was a symbol of also protection. These were symbols of upliftment. We're talking about ancient thousands of years of history that you're trying to compare to a basically was native country, but was very for a long time Eurocentrically ruled. And so we had thousands of years. There was thousands of years of African civilization before white folks even existed. So the fact that people will say we're all from Africa, no doubt, but some of us are from Africa longer. Do you understand? Some of us are from the root of it. And I feel like this idea of when I was growing up, Southern black folks that was in New York, because that's the only, I didn't know any Southern black folks. I did know them. They were from New York. My grandmother was from North Carolina. All the other ladies was from the Carolinas neighborhood. And they said about, oh, girl, watch, they might put some roots on you. The idea of roots, what comes from the ground is powerful. It's funny that we in the conscious community, because this is the kind of stuff that I want you to open your mind to and plant new seeds. Because literally the food here is definitely more highly nutritious, right? Which is going to definitely open you up on many levels. But you already know that. You're taking your elderberry, you're doing your ginger, lots of ginger. The ginger's in the food. You see how we in the States, we have to we get sick or whatever, we have to make this concoction. And it's okay, it's a great concoction. We have to take the ginger and put it in the water with the lemon. That's not like a food, but the food is food itself, but it's not like a meal, but you drink it or we take a supplement, even me putting the spirulina in the water. But see, the ginger's already cooked in the food. Do you understand that? The food, the spices are already going to open you up and heal you. This is truly the medicines in the food. This is truly that. So I just want to come to you with that spirit. I want to come to you with that strength of a thousand Ashanti soldiers. You know what I'm saying? I want to come to you with that strength of 1,000 Akan people. 1,000 Gina means fear no one but God. God the omnipresence, God the omnipotent. I want to come to you with the Sankofa, the going back and fetch was lost and bringing it back anew. When you do that thing, it frightens me sometimes. It says, why can we not talk about Africa? To have a new moon ritual in Africa, a new moon ritual in Ghana, I can't explain to you how I feel like the ancestors are with me in ways that I don't know if I've ever experienced, because this is home, y'all, whether you believe it or not. So I'm coming for home right now. And I'm coming from home and I'm going to home. And so home for what I see Ghanaians is a very important aspect of their lives. Everything is done. I hear Kojo, Kwesi, Kwame, all the brothers I can name, they all talk about I have to take care of my home. The home is, and now when we think of our home, we think of these magnificent structures. Sometimes we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rooms. We got backyards and outdoor space. Their home could be that one room in the kitchen and maybe another room. And that's about it. But the pride they take, they built it themselves or it was left to them by their family members. There's a connection. And the home is a home because it's love in the home, because it's respect in the home, because it's joy in the home, because it's trust in the home. So this is things like he was telling me, Ghanaians, you can't just get divorced. There's a whole thing that goes into it. So when we're coming from a spiritual place and we're coming from Africa, no way, this is the beginning of civilization. How could you compare Europe to it? How could you compare America to it? So you can't. So allow it to stand on its own. And if you do, you can invoke the ancestors. You can invoke. You're doing that now. You're invoking when you do your moon rituals. You are invoking the power of the ancestors. So can you imagine now we're going to do that where I'm in Ghana, somebody else is in some country in Africa, some of y'all all over the States, some people in UK and Canada. This is why this is powerful. But the root must always be there. We are the branches when we get to the States and the diaspora. And I'm talking about the root. I'm talking about being under that. No matter what happens either, no matter what happens, it was good. I've seen an expression of love and peace and joy. It's everything that I hear about that we desire. I have witnessed it. The kindness, the love, it's unmatched. So I today want to bring some Ghanaian love and some Ghanaian prosperity and some Ghanaian abundance and some Ghanaian, okay, maybe Ghanaian money, lots of it. So it could add up to some US money. No, it's just okay. Just a little joke. But anyway, some Ghanaian CDs into our lives, some Ghanaian help, some Ghanaian prosperity. Y'all, there is a place at the market that sells herbs for everything. Can you imagine taking herbs from the motherland? Let's not play small here. Compare with you. And I don't know if there's a comparison. And all I want you to do is tonight, I need us to go to the motherland. I need you to go to, because what we need with this going on today, we don't need no rinky dink. We don't need no smallness. We don't need no Africa filtered through and out. We need the real deal, Holyfield. We need the Ginaming, Sankofa. We need the unity sign. We need all of them Mandinka siblings to come through. Midasi. Gabo Day. Gabo Day. That's Hausa. Okay, we need them too, because it's all connected, right? So let's call on first our African ancestors. Let's call on those lives that was lost to sea, those lives that were lost even in the dungeons. But we also call on lives that actually lost, those lives lost, and the essence of those lives and the spirit of those lives that still remains within us. Because even though they may have perished before they got to the new world, there's dignity in that. There's courage and there's strength in that to say, I need now and be a better steward to peace and joy and perseverance so that when those that do not jump overboard or was killed or died and had to be thrown overboard, the ones that actually made it to the so-called New World, some would say, we're going to call on the presence of the ones that did not make it. Because the ones that did not make it, in a sense, was doing a greater work on the other side to make sure the ones that did, like Nunu in Sankofa, never forgot who she was. Like the sisters and daughters of the dust, never forgot that connection to the motherland. Let's do a new ritual for the motherland. That I don't have to try there. I don't have to be there. Lisa Marie's already there. Lisa Marie is already going to give us what we need. She's going to share with us. She's going to take some of that melanin that's popping right now, and she's going to give it to us. We got to go home, and we don't have to do it physically. So I'm asking us to use the power of our ancestors, our African ancestors, radically dismiss all of this, whether it's a virus, whether it's a thought process, whether it's the virus of the mind, the body, or the spirit. We call on Africa. We call on roots. We call on them deep, dark, black women with that deep, dark, black hair that your hands can't even get through. We call on the fullness of our lips. And I'm telling y'all, your features will change out here. The food, the sun, the breathing is all going to, you're going to become the most beautiful person that you were intended to be. You're going to be your beautiful, amazing self. So today, as we calling up them ancestors, remember the beauty of the women. Y'all, these women, this is not some out of a book. This is not in the country. I'm in Accra. And the ladies wear, they put the little wrap, I guess it's like a little head wrap, it's just a little support right here. And God has told me a story and I know it's true. So you go to the fabric store and she gets a lot of fabric. But I'll tell you stuff that I've seen so you'll know. And on each, because we are calling on the strength. You need the strength of African women, and I need to show you how strong they are, so that you understand when we call up an African, we ain't calling up no regular woman. Just so you know. And she's right. Each bag of the materials, fabric, was about 75 pounds. Girl, maybe a little tinier than me, put that bad boy on her head and walked to the car and looked at everybody else like, what you waiting for? I see people have sometimes like, I'm talking about, I call it like boxes and furniture. One man had so many coconuts in that little tin thing that he said, just give me a little help to get it down. Oh my God, I couldn't believe he could eat it. How do you hold that? How are they a strong neck? But they said the man is the head, but the woman is the neck. Woo, that means a lot in Ghana. I get that right now. I get that in levels I didn't get it. I know they meant the neck because she turns in which way. No, her neck is strong. Some women, lots and lots. When you're in the streets of Accra and you're in the road and as you park away from, you could buy anything. My girl buys popcorn every day. You could buy mango. Have a slice on their head. They take it off. They are walking. They don't hold it while walking. They walk in and step in and the whole bit with extreme on their head, and they do it every single day. That's how strong you are. So all my people that seem to think that we only began and ended in America, try that one in the States. I would like to see you carry the amount of stuff that they carry on their heads. Oh wait, have you seen the men? Like the younger men, the young boys, how on a coconut tree, they can climb up that goddamn tree to get the coconuts, and some of these trees are very tall. We are powerful and we are amazing. So we could stop and destroy and create anything we want. And so we are stopping right now in honor of our African ancestors, the African men and women. We are stopping right now and we are destroying this belief system. We are destroying this we are destroying it and to be reborn again. And so we call up those ancestors who have died before they got on the ships, and the ones that died on the ships, and then especially the ones that lived so that you can live as well. Give thanks to the African woman. Give thanks to the African queen. Give thanks to the African. I've seen things here. I've seen things here that you cannot compare to the States. Why would you want to? Why you can't give your mother some love? Why you don't respect your mother? Why are you talking negative about your mother? Why would you compare a place where the white man came and destroyed your people to a place that has a history before the white man came? Would you disrespect the beginning of civilization? Why would you disrespect your mother? You have to love your mother. You have to give respect to your mother. Hush your mouth when you talk against your mother. Your mother is your mother, and your mother is your mother's mother. These are the ones that were not enslaved. These are the ones that are still standing strong. These are the ones that carry the DNA code to eradicate any disease. Watch your mouth when you disrespect your mother. Call up your mother. Be humble towards your mother. Love your mother. Mother Africa, we're calling you to save us. We're calling you to resurrect us. We're calling you to love us. We're calling you to carry us on your head if need be, because we know you can. One of the most beautiful things that I've seen here is the mothers carrying the babies on their back. Them babies is happy. Their heads be hanging out, but they be sleeping. And them mothers got them babies in there. They just, the skill of even, I mean, I remember trying to be an African woman when I first, had my daughter, and I had to make sure she didn't fall out. Like, I wasn't that good. Like, they strapping them babies. Wait, you want to see dopeness? Have the baby on the back and the big tin thing with about 150 pounds on their head. Wait, y'all. And you compare America. See, I can't feel this. It's a disrespect to the mother. So until the mother of Africa is respected, we ain't gonna see no good. Until the mother of Africa is bigged up and respected when somebody talks about her, we're not gonna see no good. Until you can understand that you are not you alone, and there is a whole bunch of yous that came before you, we're going to have more of these goddamn viruses or virus scares or whatever we think we have. I can't understand how y'all want to compare with me when I'm trying to tell you something about yourself. I'm trying to tell you something about how good you are, how amazing you are, how great you are. You want to fight for this country? You want to fight them? Fight for your mother. Fight for your mother, because that's what we need. Love on your mother. Resurrect your mother. Bring the strength of the mother. She is every crystal that you own in your house right now. She is every sea salt, every herb. She is every single thing. She walks inside of you and she carries you on her head. That's your mother. She carries you on her back. That's your mother. Call on her this new moon. Resurrect her this new moon. And we will eradicate this ish. We don't need no hat. We don't need no kind of, sort of, kind of guy African, some African kind of stuff. In Kwanzaa, I'm in the real place. So I don't have to make up what I'm telling you. This is real. Calling your mothers tonight, y'all. We are calling on the African mothers. We are calling on the African mothers to resurrect. We are calling on Aset to resurrect. We are calling on Asar and Aset. We are calling on Nebt to resurrect, Nefertari to resurrect. We are calling on the African mothers. We need the African mothers today. Surround us like Nunu did, and her and the sisters in that wonderful Sankofa. Surround those unborn, the ones that born. Surround the grown-ups that need to be reborn. Kill all that within us that is not All right, y'all. I hope we're back on. I know it was y'all, the internet. Listen, the African women are strong, but the internet not so much in Ghana. The internet, not so much. Okay, did I say it? I said it. Let's see. Let me know if you are still in the house, who got back on, who is still here, because it was 40 of us and now I see 12. I don't know if you waited around, but until you all come back on again, I see it's still showing live. Yes, it's okay. Is it still showing live the old one or? But okay, are you here? Can you see me? Who can see me right now? Who knows that I'm here? Tell me about that. I'm here. It's still showing live. Still here. Okay, still here. We are okay. Good. Okay, I see y'all. I see y'all. That's excellent. Okay, so think that that was good because I really wanted to say when the universe stopped, I said, well, there you go. There you go. I got a thing like with open doors behind me. It's weird. It's a weird thing. Plus, y'all, I had a chance to get me some more water because we're going to pour some for our ancestors right now. We're just going to keep it moving because that's what we do as African women. And it's funny, I didn't even ask for cups, but she gave it to me because she is sweet. They are so happy to have me back at this my favorite hotel. I call it my favorite hotel. I don't know, so something about the door and back of me open. Don't y'all love this dress? Okay, sorry. I had to take a moment of silence for the dress. Okay, so today, so let's say, and I'm just so glad that I hope that that was powerful. I'm telling you, when I finished and the live stream went off, Spirit just said to me, and so it is. And so it is. So this is the time we want to start. We want to do the libation, and we want to write us in our journal. I do it together now. We don't have to say what it is unless you want to. If you believe things don't come true, you say it, and it don't, and so it won't. But if you don't believe that it's going to come true, don't worry. What I really wanted you to know, and what the message was from the ancestors, was stop denying your mother. This is the deny. This is so many have said it. I mean, I remember this song by Mother of us all, place of our birth. We all are witness to the rape of the world. Mother of us all. The idea of Mother Earth. Some of us will go down for Mother Earth, but won't go down for Mother Africa. That don't you feel like that there's something that's changing and Africans are coming back to themselves and knowing who and what they are? And that in a sense that has caused a rumbling in the universe? That maybe because we're not connected to our mothers on whatever level, whether that's a literal level for you, or physical, or spiritual, or mental, that cosmically it is the divine feminine energy, but also the divine masculine energy who honors the mother. Yesterday we were at eating at that dope restaurant in Accra, and the brothers was talking about the matrilineal peoples or tribes, and I think a lot of I don't know if it was a particular the Hausa or some Nigerian tribe was patrilineal, but the Akan, I believe the Ashantis were matrilineal, and so the importance of that matrilineal, the importance of, I mean, Africa knows that, Africa creates that, Africa holds that. To compare it to the States, it's just saying it's comparing. I don't even know because apples and oranges are both good. So this is not that. Would not be the example? You know, something is kind of different taste. But I think that we have to stop denying our mother. And I think the moment that we start resurrecting her, I mean, we even look at the moon. We talk about the new moon ritual, and isn't the moon not the other aspect? Isn't the moon, if isn't it the mother aspect, the divine feminine aspect? We're not going to, I mean, we can do sun gazing and sun rituals. And also, like I said, I brought up the matrilineal because it was men who proudly said, I'm from a matrilineal line. Like I saw the two Africans from two different countries, and the one that was from the matrilineal line was really like, yes, I'm from the matrilineal line. The one that was from the patrilineal line was kind of like, that's where I'm from. A little embarrassed right now. Like it wasn't. It's so that let's bring in the divine masculine because we need the divine masculine right now with us as well. We need them to do as Ghanaian men do, stand before their woman, not in front of her. I said before. And look in her eye and say, I am here to protect you. I am here to love you. I am here to make sure. The honor. Let's bring back the honor of our words. Let's have honor. I feel like I've been hoodwinked. Like, oh my God, like the Asian movies and the Asian shows, like, oh, we must honor our mother and father. We got that father. And if we're not honoring mother and father, we're not. The mother is crying, or not even crying. Maybe she's in the sense she's enraged. She's enraged because not because you think you polluted the earth with the trash, not because you have forgotten about her still going, or you still masculine, even though feminine through these, in a sense, deities. Religion was coming from the Yoruba people of Nigeria, and it funnels itself through Santeria. Santeria is nice. Santeria is come to place. They ain't got dang going to Nigeria and getting it from the. Do you understand? We've so called these things that are African like. We could just go to Africa and just a trip to Africa. I'm telling you what I see, and I promise that I'm not trying to make you feel less than. I don't know how I could make you not. These women are beautiful and strong, but they're not. It's not even this kind of like I've been to Spanish speaking ones, my friends. The women are over beauty, but it's this other thing going on, right? But here's this kind of like this purity and this respect without even speaking. So let's resurrect the respect of us. If we feel like our planet is being disrespected, it is, but we are the inhabitants of the planet. So it's the black woman, and sometimes it's black women disrespecting black women when we don't honor the mother. Anytime an African woman speaks well of Africa, she is honoring the mother. And today we call up her. We call up her. Thank you for the people that stayed, the people that came back. I give thanks and praises to you. I hope the first, well, oh, it does stay an hour. Okay, so it's gonna stay in its entirety, and hopefully when it plays, it'll just be like it's all together. You know, I knew Spirit wanted me to go water, so I pour libation for the mother. Talk about again that the is what. So we got on water, both natural mineral. Come on, don't. Okay, water to our ancestors, and we're gonna say Ashe. We're gonna say Midasi. We're gonna say Tanki, and we're gonna give thanks. But in this case, we are our ancestors. In this case, we are the ones that they say they've been waiting for. We are the ancestors coming back. So we're going to bless this water. We're going to ask the goddesses and the gods of the sky, the gods and goddesses of the earth, the gods and goddesses of all four directions, north, south, east, and west. We're going to give thanks, and we're going to turn to the east because the east is the best. Yes. I mean, come on, Buju said it. I think the east is the best. Yes. So I'm sorry, y'all, because there's okay. Anyway, and we're going to drink. So get you a glass of water or a little tiny bit of water, and consider this the ancestor left us, the ancestors that have never, that are right now, as we call them up, are in the atmosphere of going through right now. Now go deep. To the ancestors. Ashe. Ashe. Y'all can be simple. So this is where new moon, usually you write your intentions. I like to write it each and every time. I have gotten it by the full moon. I would like to go because we want this internet to last. Yes. I'm glad. I'm so glad like I'm able to do this space, you know. You're good coming in clear Thank you. Hey, Journey. Everything is fine on our end with the video. Oh, wow. That's interesting. You says when your computer screen goes, okay, that's great. Thank you. It goes dark to save power. That's one thing, but it does this other thing. It's okay. Good. That's probably my computer. You're right, too. Right. Keep moving. Yes. Yes. Spiritual. Yes, Angela. Yes, Angela. There we go. Intentions tonight. Thank you for the love and the hearts. Very powerful, says Felicia. Thank you. True, says the Angela. Beverly says, hey, Lisa. Hey, Queen. Hey, Queen. Just thumbs up. Oh, thank you. Thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, comment, and consider if you want to donate. Come on, girl. That's right. Yes, donate to this live stream. I'm gonna put everything in the description box so we can get back to business. We got to get back to so-called normal, and that's one thing we did tonight. Peace, family. Hey, Carlette, beautiful. Goonies girl says yes. But says I need to tune it out, y'all. Tune it out. That's what I want to hear. Yes, Audrey. Yes. What movie name? Sankofa. Sankofa. It was an independent film. The brother that created it was named Haley Jarima, Ethiopian brother. Very, very good one. If that's what you're asking. Work is distracting me. I want to focus on what Lisa say. Oh, Audrey, I'm sorry. Yeah, work. We'll start doing more of these. I think while I'm here, we need to do some real cleansing and cleaning. And I will have to take you. I'm going to take you. Yes, Goosebumps child, right, Goonies girl? I'm going to take you to some sites with me, and we're going to pour libation together as a community. You know, I want to be here for you, and I also want to be here for myself. I'm in Ghana for a reason, and I can't get scared. I want to release, and for all of us, I want to release all negative energy that may be around us now. Anybody sucking you, draining you, I want to say release it. You don't have to do that. You don't have to be nice. You have to be strong. And sometimes being strong ain't nice. Sometimes being strong ain't gonna look good. Sometimes being strong is gonna hurt people. When I feel the energy that is coursing through me, it's because I release some stuff, y'all. Sometimes you think I'm being mean or I'm being cruel. I need to sit my little fancy behind down, but I'm telling you, I know energy. And all of this sea virus and all this, this is all energy. And we are going to, we're not even transmuting this one. We're destroying it, killing it, deading it. It's done. It's done. It's already done. Any energy that comes when in the African communities and societies, if the queen was being touched, hurt, anything was coming near her, even in ancient Kemetic days, if somebody came to the queen and was destroying her energy, there was people around that would make sure that that did not happen. Sometimes when you come to tell a story, somebody else want to take over your story. You got to understand that a lot of us too, I'm not saying I'm the purest African ever. I'm not saying that I'm more blacker than you are. I'm saying that I believe in my blackness, and I'm loving my blackness, and I'm loving my connection to the root. So therefore, there's a strength that is there, but can even be weakened as well. I started listening to all of this too, the media, the news. Then I had somebody in my ear that was, listen, y'all may not like that I smile and I laugh and I want to be joyful. But when that is gone from me, I'm part of my power. It's almost like my Achilles heel, right? Or that kryptonite, right? That's that thing. If you want to take me down with make me not smile anymore. Make me feel like I'm doing too much with my joy. No, you don't need to ground me. I need to fly. Some are grounding healers. They come into a room and they ground. Some are uplifting healers. If I'm my mundane, there's no to Africans, there's no separation, there's no certain spirituality. Yes, there are spiritual rituals, don't get me wrong. But they're every day. When I see the mother of the Kwesi, I remember all their names. Kwesi Kojo, Diane, Joyce, and Abigail. I see the mother of them while all this is going on in the little courtyard. The babies are being washed naked right outside. You know, the mother is doing her little thing, probably making some food, you know. The families are all living together. See, I see that. I know, I understand that kind of strength. The men working with the women, the beauty of it all. There's something different about that. And there is something beautiful and there's something harmonious about that. You must seek harmony. You have to, not just boundaries. Sometimes they look like you and they come to you and they're your enemy. Some will see you as a threat. Some will see you and be jealous. Some will want to bring you down because they can't understand how you could be up all the time. So you have to be, this is what I want for you. I don't want you to leave and be like I'm light and airy like a flower, as the air. I want you to feel that warrior spirit too, that say not today. Because what's going on in our environment right now is a not today situation. It is calling for the warrior woman. It is calling for the 150 pounds on the head. It is calling for the selling in the hot sun. It is calling for all the women at the marketplace that sell the sacred yam, all the women at the marketplace that sell the sacred cassava, that sell to make the different foods. This is very, very, very important. It is rice balls on Sunday. Do you understand what I'm saying? It is driving on the opposite side of the street. It is holding a woman's bag. It is making sure it is carrying her luggage up and down the stairs. It is taking her anywhere she says she wants to go and not say, not tonight, I'm watching the football game, I'm a little tired, can you do it yourself? I don't know how we can, I feel like the mother is just so upset that we are comparing her to some lessers. The spirit of her is within all of us. She cannot, that spirit in you, compare her to nothing and no one. She is the African woman, the African goddess. She is mighty. I get to watch it. Like I said, the mother and doing the stuff, she taught me how to pound the ground nuts, and it was beautiful. I got to do it. Midasi, Gabode, Tanki, it's all meaningful. Learn the languages. Call out when you do your rituals and learn a language, some words. Even Ashe works, but let's what about some other stuff that we can call and resurrect. No, if it's the same thing was in the same place, then we would never go anywhere else. There is magic in Africa, and that Africa is in you. Don't feel no way you're not there, you can't come. This is a trying time. This is not for the weak-hearted, right, to be here, nor is it for the weak-hearted to be where you are either. And as of today, right now, you're still here. So call up that mother, call that goddess up. She's in the house. Less is more. Yes, ma'am, Angela. I'm definitely going to join you tomorrow on the National Day of Fasting. Yes, you're joining tomorrow, Ghana's National Day of Fasting and Prayer. We are fasting tomorrow. Hey, Melon Rich. Melon Rich, write down what the herbs that you sent me, write down what the herbs are. Because I know I did some dandelion, but I don't have the list of what all the herbs are, and I'm starting to take it, so I would like to know what they are. Thank you, darling. Peace. I forgot I sent you herbs. Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay, show them to me. I'm pretty sure I sent you organic burdock. Oh, that makes sense. And dandelion, I cannot wait to take it again. And dandelion says blood and liver cleansing plus immune system. Yes, I have. I just started taking them today, and my whole body feels like it's cleaning it out. And I was like, what is going on in my body? So I know what I did. When you take herbs that strong, you have to drink a lot of water, and those are great herbs. I just want to thank you. You don't even know what you did. Like, you sent me them herbs, and my life changed. I got to make sure I have them. I packed them from the last place. Midasi. That's a no-no. Yes, a no-no. I think you're responding to disrespecting the mama. GoPros are cool. I'm getting that pro as soon as I get some money, a place to live, some stability. I need some stability. Okay, but I'm still doing the work. Stability or not stability, like, I'm doing the work. So, but we need okay. We need a GoPro. We need a GoPro. Can you get a GoPro in Ghana? Like, I don't even know if that's possible. They have been exploited, so cameras, etc., is a no-no in Ghana. Thank you. I figured that they get very upset and mad in the whole bit, and they've been exploited. That's good to know. I mean, I saw it. I was respecting. I was like, hey, I went to that Makala. Y'all might have saw it on the video. Them women was like they was gonna put some voodoo on my ass. And I was like, oh, let me not disrespect the queens, okay? Because the worst thing you want is a woman mad at you. That's not a good feeling. I sent my dad a positive article today because he is literally sending me negative articles every day about, oh my God, I know. Okay, let's bless those people because everyone got that one in the family. Okay, everybody got that one in the family, don't they? Maybe two or three that they just think it's so fun to show you how horrible it is out there, right? So we're going to send to their hearts the love of the African woman, that she touches them, heals them, and releases them from the necessity to promote that which we do not want, promote that which we do not need, promote that which we do not have to have. We're giving thanks, we're giving praises, and we say, Ashe, 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 Midasi. So, yes, girl, I know about that. I know about that. Melanin Rich. Yes, you have a website, Melanin. Get your website on. Make sure you put it in, and I'm gonna put you back in the description box. I'm finally in this next intensive. Yes, you are. I'm happy to be able to donate to you this week. Oh my God, Melanin, this is gonna be so much fun, y'all. That's the detox in Ghana. Ghana. Okay, laugh out loud, Melanie. Yes, yes. I'm joining too. Yes, Audrey, we're gonna turn it out. Hey y'all, hey Yappa, hey Queen. Oh my God, I think I'm back, y'all. I think I'm back. I think I come back into my body. Hey, Leah. You know how I go. You know how I go. You know how I go. Bring a little Leah love to the Ghana. Audrey, thank you for all that love, all that peace. Right, says the Angela vlog. Yes. Felicia, Sedona. That's the place. Sedona, Arizona. So we could sit there and say Sedona, but if I say Africa, has something to be like, America's the same. No, America's America and Ghana's Ghana. And guess what? Don't disrespect your mama like that. That's like saying that, just get a white girl with a big butt, just like a black woman. Same thing. She's got a big butt. She's a black woman. She's like a black woman. She got a butt like a black woman, but she ain't no black woman. You would feel disrespected if somebody says she's just like a black woman, but she's not a black woman. She's a white woman with a big butt. This is not fair. So when you start saying that Ghana and Africa is the same, the only reason I'm not mad, the mother's mad. She's like, no, wait, tell them the truth. It's not. Tell them that that energy is still within them. Tell them that if they want to fight or struggle or go against the system, that's okay, but go against it with the idea of Natty done it in a Zimbabwe, mashed it up in a Zimbabwe, African deliverance, Zimbabwe. I am Zimbabwe. We got songs about Africa. We know the power of it. So to deny it, we don't have to do it. Let's eradicate and release the sickness, so-called, from us to make us protect him by any means necessary. We will then and go to this new father and say it's all the same, but it's not. I promise you. Ladies, I tell you, I've seen things and I ain't done seeing. I ain't going to Kumasi yet. I haven't gone to Cape Coast. I'm not leaving here until I do some things. And just being here with y'all again, this was kind of stifled for a while. I was working under somebody else's program that didn't care about mine. I got to care about my program more than I care about another person. Y'all felt disconnected. I felt disconnected too. When I explain something to you, I'm not being mean. Sometimes I'm just, y'all don't know. Let me say, I want to put the light around you, the protection. I want to love you with some foo-foo right now. I'm going to give you some foo-foo healing because like they said, make love, make foo-foo, not war. So foo-foo is serious. Foo-foo is a time of preparation. Something you do with your family. It's a togetherness. And I'm telling you that I know that many of you, the more you rise into your Africanness, the power of the African woman, the power of change, the power of even destruction and resurrection, the more that some will come to you and be upset, come to you and be angry, come to you and wonder why? Why is her skin glowing? Why is she so happy? Why are the people related to her? Why did she find home? Why? It's enough for all of us. The attacks is not this virus. The attacks is the virus from within and the virus without. And we have to kill it. I know that this detox, the 21-day intensive, listen, y'all, don't I always say this? That every single time I think I thought of the next intensive. I think I thought of the name. I think it'd be me. And then it comes to me, why? The detox, I've seen hurt women. I ain't see him here, but I brought one with me. No, I'm only playing. Okay. I've seen myself hurt. I've seen a lot of hurt. And we got to release the hurt or we will destroy our relationships. Let's resurrect the Black man. Let's African men. I want to thank you. I want to give thanks to the ancient African men and the present African men that taught me what a man looks like. And it looks like nothing I imagined. I thought he'd walk a certain way. I thought he'd act a certain way. Even the ways that I thought an African man would be, I thought I was still based it on a European concept of masculine and feminine, the European concept of duality, the European concept of binary, or the total opposite, hate and love, good and bad. I don't. That's not here. You can't say that's being a man or that's being a woman. It's not a role. It's an experience. It's an energy, and it works together because you're not trying. You didn't write a book about it. You just is. You just are. You just are. You just is. And it's something that you got to experience. But if you don't allow yourself, because you think where you are, you know, it's like saying where I am is not better than where you are. It's almost like saying that I don't want to learn anymore. I don't believe that there's more. Don't let it scare you. Let it get into you. Talk about Jamaica funk, Ghanaian funk. Let it get into you. Ghanaian funk. Let it get into you. That fufu. Let it get into you. Them rice balls. Let it get into you. Oh my God. They black eyed peas that they don't call black eyed peas, they call it beans or something. They got a name, and different cultures call it different things. But they got black eyed peas out here, honey. That's the only beans I tell. That's black eyed peas. And I said, and I teach them. I say, y'all call it what? They said beans. I said, well, I need some African name. And they gave me one, and then the house gave me another. And I said, we call it black eyed peas. I explained to them, do you know how we got this to our country? Why we know this bean and why it makes us feel at home when we eat it? Because the African that was stolen, that was taken, that was on the ship, was smart enough to take the seeds of the beans, take the seeds of the okra, and we planted it on the watermelon as well. And we planted it in the New World, and that's why we got black eyed peas. Y'all, if that's not a connection, do you know black eyed peas look different to me? They feel different. I mean, it's the same exact black eyed peas. They cook it the same flavor, the same delicious, the same black folk. But it's just something about the black eyed peas in Ghana is like it connects you to the black eyed peas. Realize we are one. We are one, and that's the beauty of it all. I don't have to keep saying that every color is the same. Everyone is not. Is that not okay? Why? That's what the mother's asking. Why can't you just love her? Why you got to compare her to another? This is why she's been so diluted. This is why so much is coming to our lives, into our environment, to our societies. Considering even this was happening now, because we keep wanting a watered down version of something that is pure and beautiful and amazing. Why do we continue to look over here when we can look over there? This is what the mother is saying. Just call me back and everything will be restored. Come back to me and go home, whether you mentally, whether you spiritually. But come back. And y'all protect me, respect me. Respect yourself, love your African. And you know what's happening. Again, and you know what's happening. I'm an African. I'm an African. And I know what's happening. You an African? You an African? And you know what's happening, y'all. Resurrect, resurrect, resurrect. Capricorn, and oh, Capricorn. Yep, you find that energy from that sun is real and healing. Yes, man. Give thanks and praises. I love it. Thank you, Midasi. Right? And y'all, I feel like I'm getting my little, I got all the ladies because I call them the girls because they're youngsters in the world. And they just like, yes, she's back. Da, 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 la, la. And I'm like, yes. And where's your sister? And I just say, she may come later. I don't know what else to say. She may. But I know she's well, and I send her a lot of love. I'm on it, mixing at Gypsy. I don't have an email me at dumb83 at Gmail or message me on Instagram at Donna's Holistic Love. Her products, everything Donna touch, and anything else touch, all love you, Violet Marie. Thank you. I got it back. I'm sorry. I told y'all I was attacked. Y'all wasn't believing me. Y'all was thinking I was being silly. Go ahead, sister. Go ahead. You know what I was? It was an attack, y'all. It was an attack. And I was as this virus in the same of the idea of it is actually an attack. Right? Them is strong, and if you keep it strong, you all are doing that. You're doing great. You're doing wonderful. You're taking all the right stuff. I'm seeing. I mean, Facebook. I'm doing for your body. Now do something for your spirit. I'm telling y'all, I was being attacked. You think I was playing? My mama told me about this kind of stuff, but I said no. Nobody's gonna do that to me. Playing with y'all. I'm resurrected. I'm free, and I feel good. And sometimes it's scared to let go of things. It's scared to let go of people. It's scared to even let go of places. But just bring that Africa in your heart, and that courage comes back. You know, the take cloth, the symbols, the knowing your name, Ajua, Ajua, born on Monday, Ajua Manu, Manu, second born on Monday, power, feel no one but God. You know, all that stuff matters. This ring right here, this ring with the cowrie shell and mask. Oh, that's sexy. That's beautiful. The yoni, the symbol of the yoni, divine femininity, only in like a gold looking. This is Ghana, baby. That's Ghana right there. That's the version of. That's the divine and all it does. Ghana is braided in my hair, y'all. The beads are, this is Ghana. This is Ghana. Now, the beads might come from China. I don't know. I saw the package, but it's Ghana, okay? I just want you to remember who and what you are, and never you're not. So when you're getting down or you're getting scary or you're feeling bombarded, say, not only am I calling the ancestors, say I'm calling my African mothers. I'm calling the spirit of those that are still here and the ones that are not. I'm calling on the ones that had to leave and the ones that wanted to stay. I'm calling on the ones that are yet to be born. I'm calling on the African mothers. I'm calling on the African woman. It's our time, and this is the only way. As long as we disrespect her, we will not prosper. She is so amazing. Sometimes I look at the women, especially with the stuff on their head. I watch them go running across the street, dodging cars with the goddamn thing, with the beautiful thing on their head. And these ain't no big women. These are some things, some women. Like, I mean, what? I'll find yams are just see the Sims is like this damn big. No, seriously, like one yam. This stuff is amazing. And yam fries with shito. I know it's had the shrimp and the fish, but the shito is delicious. I mean, that's why I got a detox, because I definitely had some fish byproducts for sure. Definitely for sure. Like, I didn't eat the fish, but I might as well have, because my body is feeling. So, and then I was wondering, I was like, why my kidney liver feel like it's working? Donna, it happened after the herbs. I was thinking something was wrong. The spirit's like, you ain't drinking enough water. So here we go. So we're gonna let it go. You've been on long enough. I want to thank you so much. Go ahead, sister. Says Goonies girl. I love you, Goonies girl. You have your own permission. Says do your thing, teach and shit. That's right, Queen. Thank you. I love that symbol. I have a pinky ring with Gene. I mean, isn't it the most that y'all? You know what's deep to actually in the States, right? To hear about, to see the Dinka symbols and then come to the home of the Dinka and see this one right here and to see the Gina mean and the people was just normal about it in the concrete, in the stone, in the house that is a modern little a basic house. Like, it's, I don't know, it still does something to me. It's like, oh my God, like what? And I done visited a chief. I visited the chief, and gosh. And it's funny, like I remember somebody, so there's a picture, I want to just give you something about what role I've been, let me talk about position in Ghana, position I believe in spirituality, and that we all have to play our roles in our positions. So, and if you saw a picture, it was a picture, the chief was in the middle, and then it was the sister goddess, and then it was me. So the chief, because this is how chief sit. Goddess says she studied how chief sits, so that's why she sat that way. They sit with the legs open, the feet kind of flat on the ground, and the toes kind of like pointing in the way this way. And they sit with their hands here, right? It shows the authority. Now, somebody said, open your legs, Lisa. Like I was supposed let me tell you something. You want to talk about humility? I ain't nowhere on the level of that lady. I ain't nowhere on the level of that queen, that sister. Do you know the rituals and the years of training So for me to even sit there and sit like I'm a chief, no, I saw me. I sat like I was a pupil. I sat like I was a student. That was the respect that I was giving to her. I wasn't going to sit like a chief because I ain't no chief. And I don't mean that to put myself down. I'm talking about there is hierarchy. There are levels that you have to go through. I may be powerful, and I am. And I think that she saw that because all she kept looking at me was, we got to get rid of this language thing you got going on. Okay, we need you to speak this language because you're looking like you do and you don't. And I don't know how, and I'm confused and I'm upset, and I need you to do that. She was very, 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 and that's why I'm on this language. Do you understand? Sometimes you don't sit like a chief. Sometimes you sit like a protege. You sit like a student. So for all those that thought that I didn't sit like a chief, I didn't study chiefs to see how they sat. I knew I wasn't one, and I didn't even think that it wasn't. That was a natural reaction considering the ceremony that we had. I understood that if I had to do this when I entered and saw her, that I would be doing that. This is what I'm telling you, y'all. That ego, all of it is gone. You are so humble, and you're humble naturally. She have not gone through the training that she has. Therefore, I did not sit like her. I sat with my legs close pointed, but her toes pointed to mine and mine to her. And I love it, Nicole said I could see the connection you had. Because everybody else was talking, she just kept saying you have to learn the languages. And you have to learn how to make the food. I don't need to know why. I don't need to make sense. So tonight, when you're sitting down writing your intentions, don't think so hard. Write it down as it comes out and leave it there. Don't ask why. Don't contemplate. Contemplate on how good it felt to get it out, how good it felt to write it down. Do not contemplate on the why. In Africa, to me, in Ghana, and the only place I've been there, you don't question your elders. You don't ask them, well, why do you think I need to learn the language? No, you say, ooh, Midasi. Or that she was God. She was God. They don't say Midasi. I'm going to get the, yes, I do. T-Vaughn, I just got your message. I'm answering. I got the necklaces, the Tuesdays. I got them all. I can get more and more and more, so do not worry. And I know why. Yo, when I wear this, I feel like a dainty, beautiful young woman. I feel like a girl. I feel like I got my name, and that names have meanings, and the meaning of your name is everything. You walk proud. It's like all the Kwasis and the Kwames and what's the other one? The Kofis, and I love it. I love it. And the Ajua and the Abina and the Afia and the Akua and Afua and oh, yeah, yeah, we are in such a good place. The African mother is in such a good place. The African connection is such a good place. The world is healed. It's already done. So it is, so it is, so it is. So it's already done. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. I love that symbol. I have a piggy wing. Yes, that is a great, isn't it? You feel it, right? They feel it too. That symbol is on more of the vans, or I think they call it the trot trot or the trot trot. Somebody tell me how to say it. It's the buses. It's everywhere. Like it's that I don't know, y'all. Like to see it and to know that the people really. It ain't like you just read about this ancient thing. Like the people really acknowledging it. It blows your mind. It blows your mind. It does. You'll see the moon, 360 degrees of infinitesimal awareness. I love that. Yes, it is. 360 degrees, but the awareness of it is infinite, right? Round and round, right? I love that. Go, yes, yes, infinite, yes. Yes, KB. Yes, there is symbolism and wisdom in all. Seeds planted and manifested. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Love Sankofa. Sankofa is, I got the Sankofa on the bracelet. Y'all know I got the Sankofa because the Sankofa is, yes, and y'all, didn't Sankofa tell me to go back and fetch what was lost and bring it back anew? Don't y'all, I got to teach from Ghana, finally, right? Yeah, and I'm about to be doing this poetry, y'all. I'm about to be doing this poetry. I'm about to be on this Pan-African television. Like, we got to keep this going. We got to keep this going. Yes, food is medicine. Real healing in Ghana. It's not, I we're doing. I understand we have to take the supplements, and I got to go find spirulina, and I got to put in my cup. That's a one understanding, and in the States, I think that we got to keep doing it. But you come here and you go, ooh, that ginger soup, ooh, I felt that ginger go through me. I feel better. I was feeling healed. I was like, oh, this what that cassava, that yam, that fufu, like why I feel like why I feel like why I feel better, why I feel like normal, why I feel like something psychologically and spiritually and physically all went away. Like it was how y'all do that? Like this food, y'all. She said, learn how to make the food because the medicine's in the food, and the food's gonna act as a healing. I'm gonna know how to make the soups and even the teas, and I'm gonna learn all the little things that so I can help our people to heal. She said that. I ain't asked no questions. It made sense to me. She said, "Why do you come? Why do you not know your language? Like why? Why is that the only language you know?" She was very confused, and I understood what she meant, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm about to. I'll be back. I'll be back, Chief. I'll be back." Okay, it means the head cannot move without getting the neck involved. Exactly, that's right. It means the head, right? Exactly, the head, like the man's supposed to be the head, right? And the neck, right? The neck has to be involved, or the neck. I heard of many things. Or the neck tells them what direction to go in. But what I'm telling you is the neck of the African woman, because it is traditionally, and you will see it for yourself. I rarely see the men having that stuff on their head. Now they do, because I talk about the coconut man. They do, but the women, that's women thing. That's women work. That's women stuff. So the strength of the African neck is just woo, amazing. But yes, yes, Jacqueline, absolutely, absolutely. Jackie, Miss Jackie, I'm here, dear. I had to get on my computer so I could. Miss Jackie, I just want to thank you. Miss Jackie got me right. I was feeling mighty low. What the? I'm gonna stop being. I'm about to resurrect Sophia. I was feeling mighty low. I was feeling mighty low. Miss Jackie remind me, hello, this what you do. It's your normal. You in Ghana, and it's the virus. That's the kind of stuff you do, Lisa Marie. Like we need you to be doing this because this your normal. And I just that's healing right there. That was some mama healing right there. I'm in Ra. Yes, I'm in Ra. That's right. And let's talk about Ra, the healing of that sun. So let's talk about that. During this time, sometimes the things you might put as your intention may be something you never expected during this time. You might put the ability to be outdoors more, the ability to have the sun shining on you, the ability to soak up the sun, the ability to appreciate the being in the light and outside. Ask for that. Ask. You're restoring Mother Earth tonight. Tonight we're doing a ritual to restore her and to help her along the way because we're all in this together, Earth and us. So the ability, like that's the one thing that I will say. I know that vitamin D probably has taken all of us to new levels because we I know I'm getting enough and I'm gonna get some more tomorrow because I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get. That's why I really want because I would have been doing this on the balcony. That's why I really want the balcony. It may cost a little more. That's why I say your donations is greatly appreciated this time. So if you're feeling it in your heart, you want to take a class, take a class. I don't have a problem which way you do it. Let's just do it. So yes, I'm in ride now. I'm on like 2 hours. This is right. That is right, James. Cannot move without getting the neck. That's right. That's right. Come on now. You're right. Let's see. You have my eyes welled up. Oh, Ashe, Carlette. Amen, Carlette. Yes, y'all, they came through tonight. They came through. We needed them. I'm sorry my energy was off. Now I really know why. I think it was something else. I thought it was the not knowing where I was and who. I now know what it was. I can see. Hey, Audrey, speak, Lisa. Yes. 39 of us watching. Thumbs up the vid folks. Yes, yes, please thumbs up. Screen is frozen. Then Lisa. Okay, that's where it froze. Okay, good. You couldn't see or hear anything. It was the internet, honey. Like I said, the Ghanaian women and men are strong, but the internet not so much. But we're gonna pray that Ghana is going to get that together. Yeah, okay, so this is where we, yes, lost connection. Okay, okay, yes, let's see. Let me go down. Let's go down a bit. Okay, yes. I think when you play this back, you're going to get it in its entirety, uninterrupted. Yeah. Okay. 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 Good. Okay. Yes. Okay. I see. Oh, 93rd first Psalm. Let me start getting my Psalms out. Oh, I love the foo-foo. The foo-foo. The foo-foo. The coconuts. Somebody told me to stay hydrated with the coconuts. So I'm going to make sure I do that. Okay, it's a lot, but we're going to get everybody because I'm feeling it tonight. Tonight I feel so free. Tonight I feel so free. Yes, I did. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, good. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Nicole, I'm still here. Hey, ladies, glad we are all still here. Same here. Lisa, are you back at the, listen, Lisa, are you back at the hotel, dear? I know you love the atmosphere there. Hopefully you can get a place close. Yes, I do. I loved it. I'm back. I'm back. I'm in a little room. But the Wi-Fi is, believe it or not, this is good Wi-Fi. But I'm going to be going back upstairs to 206 because I love that room. That room made me something. That one, when Brother Quasi was in that room, I already let him know when you leave, I want that room. He's like, he hooked it up. When I left, they said, "Oh, Madame, they're going to call you Madame, Madame, Madame. I heard that you wanted the room. We have packed your bags. Did you pack my bags already? Well, we have put. Well, yeah, they kind of did. They kind of got everything together and kind of got it all, and they were so loving and they just helped me out and helped us out anyway. And then I was in 206 and I was loving 206, which again is number 8, loving that room. Something about that particular room, that's where magic happens. I don't know what it is about that room. And I love that dang room. So now, not dang, that beautiful room. So now I'm going back to that room in the morning. So I'm switching. It is a little more, but I need to get outside, especially if they do like a lockdown that some people said they already did. I don't know because I don't listen to the news yet, but I will. And if they do a lockdown, we're gonna need that room upstairs until I find somewhere else. I got 5 people. No, the Ghanaians, you need a place to stay. Everybody knows somebody. So tomorrow I got to go look for some more places that could be a little less expensive. The neighborhood I really want is the neighborhood I first told you about. And I really want to live in that neighborhood. And y'all going to want me to live there because we're going to do some awesome videos from that neighborhood. So put that out there. I can have that. Right now, I don't have a year's rent. So that's a little difficult, but we can. I'm going to put that on. We can put that on the intention. I'm just so glad you and Mona are enjoying both your journeys. Yes, I'm so proud of Mona and the folks that don't want you to talk about Africa. They are wrong. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I don't feel less than dear. I am enjoying Ghana through your experience. Yes, you are. Of course you are. You don't have to be here to feel it. That's right. Breaking up. Okay, I was breaking up again. I'm happy for the awakening, Khadijah. I feel it. Yes, we are breaking. Okay, a little bit. Okay, that's gonna. I pour libation to the ancestors and spiritual clean in my earlier new moon ritual. This is great. Yes, you did. I feel that you did that. I didn't know you came back. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I should be announcing that. Yes, y'all. I had to come back. I'll tell you why. Beautiful love this. Hey, Tamayon, how are you, Queen? Yes, tune out the news. Just don't. You don't need it. You won't miss it. You have called up the ancestors. You have called up the strongest of them. They are here. We are changing the narrative. Time for the fear to end tonight, honey, right? Tonight, Tamwa. Yes, yes. So, ladies, let me take a moment to at least say that. Yes, amen to Tamwa. Let me say that I am back at Nico Lizzie. I know you know I love this hotel. These people are like family. They're loved. I was very isolated in another spot. Me and the sister, we got our own space. I had my own place, and she had hers. We still in the same kind of, we were close still, and that place was a little isolating. You couldn't get food because it wasn't like a place to go eat. There are places in Ghana where it's very kind of more communal, and people eat at home, and you can't really find a place to eat. There was nobody doing my laundry, and you need what you gonna do with your funky clothes. I mean, is there a laundromat? I don't even know. Like, I don't want to go to a laundromat right now. Like, so and I couldn't speak my language. There's people that I can speak the language to. That's very, very important to me. Also, I really came back for the Wi-Fi. That's the only way I'll be able to survive out here. If I don't have Wi-Fi, I can't make classes. I can't communicate with you. I can't. So the Wi-Fi was the biggest. That Wi-Fi was the most unreliable, janky. They even cut it off at certain hours. I was puzzled and I didn't even want to ask. But I love the woman. She gave me her phone number, honey. People, I got friends out here, y'all. I love people. People love me. So I'm back in the hotel, but I'm in this little room, and this little room is a little boxy, and it's a little tiny and small. I don't have a refrigerator, I don't have a balcony, I don't have the essentials, I don't have a big bed. Like I like that now, and so I'm going to move back upstairs tomorrow. But I am home. I came also because the restaurants downstairs, I can always eat. I can always eat. Also, listen, let me tell you all the benefits. I can top up. Top up is, you know what I was going to do when the Wi-Fi act funny? You can. I got something called data. I buy data, and data allows me to access the internet without so-called the Wi-Fi working. So that means that I can access the data, but you got to buy the data. Where I was, there was no place to go buy the data. Here, I can buy the data right at the hotel in the restaurant. They sell the data for calls when I want to call throughout Ghana. They also, that's the credit, they call it, the credits, and then they sell the data for when the Wi-Fi go off. The data's good. Data's also good if I'm outside where I can't get Wi-Fi, but I want to make a call or I want to do a video, then the data is important. This hotel has all of that. Has that they wash your clothes, they iron it for you. Okay, you got food to eat. You can top up, which is me putting data on. You got to understand, you need to assess what you need, because as a blogger you're gonna need something else. As a person, you know what I'm saying? Like when you're not a native, you want to get in a place where it's a little more, I would say, international. People from all over Africa come here. I've met Ivorians, people from Cote d'Ivoire, I met people from Nigeria, I met Ghanaians. So, and everybody is so helpful to teach you the language. This was the best place. I think that's why my energy is so high. Even though this room is like a box, and it's okay. Like it's not okay for the night. They said we can move tomorrow. I know this is the best place for me. The other place, you was in the room, so when you went outside at the guest house, you was outside with everybody. There was no like, here you can go outside on your balcony and still have that privacy. It's just better for all of us. So this is why I moved back. But y'all know I love this place. It's talking to the sisters, and I've never knew that I loved being around people so much. But in Ghana, they don't have this separate this, and you isolated, and you just, it's weird, and you don't even want it. You want the community, you want the family. That's what we have here. It's like too many days Lisa Marie don't come on. Y'all be like, "What's up, Queen? Like, what's up? Like, we trying to see you right now." Like, I get that. Do you get what I'm saying? It's the I needed community. When you have it and then you don't have it, you really miss it. It's another thing too. It's funny about following your spirit, and I think that this is what I think that Black women, I feel like African women do very well. I don't see them contemplate a lot about things. They gonna do, they not gonna do, they can, they I don't see them like, let me think about that. It's a very much, that's a knowingness, right? When I first was here, remember I was in 206. I dearly waited for 206. And I got 206 once Crazy left. Just like he said, he's gonna tell her I got 206, the room. And I loved it. And I remember the day that I know Goddess was going with, Kojo convinced her to go with him and be close to the family. And he came to me. I thought he was gonna be like, "Peace, see you later, sis." But he was like, "Well, I want to make the same offer to you," and da 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 da. And I remember saying to him, "But Kojo, I can keep my clothes clean here. I got a balcony. I've been waiting for this room. Like, I love this room. Like, I love being up here. Like, I mean, they can clean my clothes. Like, food. Like, I was named food. I can top up." And he was like, "Well, I says," but he did say, "Go try the other place. Doesn't work. Come back." And I did save some money by going to the other place. But what I was thinking in my mind was, I was absolutely right. That if you have a high vibratory frequency, you don't just have it when you left. You have it when you go. Only you have it more here where things are clearer, the food is cleaner, so things are a little fresher, the air, the sun, you're thinking better. It's okay. I'm glad I had that experience because I needed to meet that sister. The sister that seemed very cold, but I warmed her up. She loves me. We look alike. I mean, we look like the same people. I love her. And I'm not sure, I don't know, I love her. And she gave me her number. I didn't even call. I got to call her. She told me that she's going to be waiting. We're going to wait, and when I call, we're going to have a celebration. That's what she told me. I'll call her tomorrow and give her my number. We go have lunch or something. I'll come back and see her. I'm going to go see her. I love her. She's beautiful. But I knew. How many things do you know in your heart, and you letting this media, or you're letting the people, or you're letting the negativity talk you out of it? I don't second guess myself as much. I only went because out of respect of somebody caring about you so much. And he said, if you don't like it, we can come back. And I'm glad I did. Do you understand? I don't regret that but I knew the place I was. And for a second, I thought, is it stupid to go back? Like, should I just go back? I mean, why would I just go back? Like, Spirit was like, girl, my Spirit got me up and said, girl, go back. And I had that tea too. Spirit was like, girl, this is nice and all. You had a good time. It was fun. And I needed some distance, y'all. Sometimes you need distance. Sometimes we need distance from the old, distance from the. See, I can't. You'll see, I can't take the air conditioner. I need about seconds of it, and I gotta go. So I just want to say, like, I hope that this ritual today, I hope that this resurrection helps you to follow your heart, and no matter what people are saying, you know your situation and what you need, and you have to go get it. I send blessings to those that love me and those that don't. I send blessings to know those that know me and those that don't. I send blessings to those that think highly of me and those that don't. I say blessings to, and I say, and the real part is, y'all, consider joining this next intensive. Starts the first Sunday in April. It is the detoxing of the mind, body, and spirit. Because I've been through. Now I understand that pain that we could hold on to, and if we don't detox it, it is so destructive. It is so destructive. Y'all don't know in my heart how much I want to be like, let's work it out. Let's be love. Let's work it out. And then every time no, I go in, I get stomped on, and I gotta say to y'all, like, protect this. Protect you, protect yourself. Sometimes you want to help people, but when you go in, you're gonna get burnt. And it's not that you're not strong enough, it's that that's not your job. Your job is to take care of yourself, because you rather help the multitude than one. And always remember that you are here for greater and bigger work. Follow your instinct no matter what other people say. You know best. Midasi, Nagode, and Tenki. I want you to have a beautiful night. Let me finish these off. You're right. Until Mama Africa's honored. Come on now. Humanity's equilibrium will be off. Come on, I got chills just you saying it, just me reading it. The question is, as women, have we somehow contributed to the denial of her? We absolutely have. And you know what, Queen? Yes, we have. And I seen it when I would mention her, and people would be like, well, America and Africa is the same, and it's all one. And I understand on that globe, but I'm not. No, don't do that. You don't have to do that. This is all I'm saying. You don't have to. We don't need to deny her. I think we did. I think that's why I didn't know I was going to say this. I know this is Mama Africa. I know this is Spirit talking. I didn't know this was coming out, but I see it clearly. We don't have to do that. We don't, it's hurting us. Other people go home to their forefathers and foremothers, and oh my God, they love it. And we got to sit there and still be like, let's not talk too highly of her, because we're putting down where we are. We're not. We're going to the source. We could have the dandelion leaf, or you could have the dandelion root. You could have the powder, or you could have the root. You could have the root, y'all. The yam ain't them yams that we see in America. Why the yam this big? Something going on here. Something going on special. I do think we contribute to it, and I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to do it anymore, right? You are clear now, dear. I'm so glad. Thank you, Miss Jackie. Sankofa, 1993. I say, yes, that's what the year that the movie came out. Sankofa, 1993, came out at KB. So true. Yes. Yes, the disrespect is the irritant which has caused this to happen. Come on, Queen. And to make it worse, the same ones who talk down are the same ones who steal her wealth, aka resources. Absolutely. Because those know the power of her, but yet will never give it up, and got us thinking we need to not give it up too. And that's going to hurt even more. Look, let's go back and think about this. Why was the chief so disturbed that this black-faced African woman, me particularly, is speaking this foreign tongue? Is that not the same thing? She looking at me like, you not going to be your true strong power. You look African, you feel African, but you don't talk African. And that is part of your power. That is part of your sharp heart, as the African House of Proverb told me. That is part of your sharp heart. And you don't have that. So you don't have fully your power. Did you get that when she said it too? That's what she's talking about. There's something wrong. That tongue is weakening the power that you could have, weakening all of us. I hope to every day or every other day teach you a new word, whether it's Hausa, whether it's Akan from the Akan people, whether it's Iwe, whether it's, I forget the other tree, well, that's Akan, but whatever it is, because that's power. So when we compare her to, we should not do that. We don't need to. It's like comparing the mother to and saying that the children are better than the mother, that the children are more powerful. Hush your mouth, Africa would never believe that them children must respect their mothers. So we got to understand, we might not think we're doing that. And I'm going to be challenged even today. I'm going to be challenged tomorrow, but I'm going to take them, I'm going to take those, I'm going to take it right off. I'm going to take it right off. Those comments. She got our back. She came through tonight, didn't she? She came through, y'all. She came through. Yes, Ashe. Shay. About the herbs, yes, Melanin sent me herbs with me, y'all. Melanin didn't send me herbs out here. Melanin had a care package, free, gave me shea butters. I ran out of shea butter, and somebody was letting me borrow theirs and took it back, y'all, which is okay, because I just remember Melanin Rich, I got your shea butter I ain't never used. So now that'll hold me till I get to the markets. Give thanks and praises. And Melanin Rich gave me these herbs, not knowing that it wasn't a C virus, wasn't huge. She knew that. That's how dope we are. Lisa, darling, do not let anyone try to bring you down, dear. I'm not going to mention. No, that's right, Queen. Never again. This is wonderful. That is wonderful, Melanie. Keep sending him positive messages. Ashe. But it says, hey, hey, Queen, hey. Miss Jackie says, I just had to tell my sister she was fine. She was saying she was tired, forgetting about all the work that she did today. She is supposed to be tired. Ah, Shay, yes, ma'am. I'm so glad you did. It's so beautiful of you. The next intensive is up. The next intensive is up, ladies. The next intensive is up. Miss Jackie, you want to do it the way you always do it with me? You want to send it to Facebook? Just, you feel free. Please put the link back. Lisa, I missed it. I'll be in the car. Yes, we can put the link back. And it's $87 for everybody right now. It's not $97. So, Ms. Jackie, if you want to send it like that, you could, or you could do it. You can go through the link, but don't send me $87, not $97, because that's the special. Cape Coast Poetic. It will change my life, y'all. Do you? Listen out for that live stream, okay? Check out that live stream. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Because that one, I think we need to record that because it's going to be something else. Where is Cape Coast? Cape Coast is where where most of the folks, when they go to Elmina or they're going to the so-called castles and dungeons, it's where one of the forts are. And also, isn't that the One Africa, the place that the sister has is on the Cape Coast? So we're going to look at that as well. You had the fufu, Lisa. I hope yes, it's spelled FOU, and that's fine. It's spelled like that. I had fufu. I like fufu. My sister she didn't want to even try it again because she had it before. She didn't like it, but I really like the fufu. Yes, she spelled it for you. Porter Beauty spelled it for you, Miss Jackie. Thank you, Melanie and Reg. 91st Psalm. Yes, ma'am. Let's see if we can get through these because I don't want to keep you up too late. It's early where you are. I got all my energy back. Seeing the ladies get, oh my God, y'all, it's the most beautiful thing. Write it down, make it plain. Yes, Jackie. Yes, Jackie here. Exactly. Give her the chief her respect. Good for you, dear. Our mom told us to respect. Yes, well, I'm gonna say like her. I ain't no chief. I was like humbled. I was like, girl, you saved my life over here. Go ahead, JH. That's right. What is the word if you were born on Friday, dear? Friday, I don't have my book. Does anybody remember Friday for the girl name? I don't. Oh, Afia. Some say Akua too, but Afia. I know that for a fact. It's Afia. It's born on Friday. Yes, Afia. Yes, that's it. I got to go study, y'all, but I remember that. Thank you for the clarification, Porter. Yes. Okay, you're welcome, Miss Jackie. I love the love. Just came in from sun, baby. Come on, girl. On my balcony, listen to this powerful word, I say. Goonies, girl, sun, baby. I'm so jealous. Send Michigan some sunshine, right? Jacqueline was sending this. She's sending it to you now. I got two more. We good. from Houston. Goodies girl, I know I will call you in the morning. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you're gonna love it. I think you got an idea of what I'm already gonna propose to you, but it's gonna be good for everybody because you got something and we need it, and we're gonna do it in a way I think we can do it together and bring it to the people. And I think it'll be very beautiful, and we'll put that out there. Okay. I love you, ladies. I hope you had a beautiful, wonderful experience. Now go write in your beautiful books. And then, what I like to do is I write on a piece of paper. I write everything I want to see manifest by the new moon. That's my expectation. If you have a child that maybe not be with you and might not be doing it, I call my daughter and tell her, give me a list of what she wants. I've seen the most magical things happen by the full moon, by the ritual of the new moon intention ritual. And also, if you want to, fire rituals, burning the candle. We're talking about Aries, right? Anything that has to deal with the fire aspect, making sure that you are, bringing that Aries in, that baby, that newness, that humbleness, right? The Aries, powerful, very artistic energy, a lot of creativity. So you want to bring that in. It's beautiful, beautiful energy, beautiful people, beautiful time, beautiful place, beautiful African mothers. Ashe, Ashe, Midasi, Nagode, Tenki. Peace and blessings, queens. Peace and blessings. Have a beautiful night. We went on for 2 hours. Hopefully, if somebody plays it back, it will play in its entirety. Now I know that them herbs is working because we got the burdock root, and burdock root ain't no joke, and it's blood cleansers. Because I felt it in my body, I felt my kidneys operating. I was thinking the only thing I did that I didn't do was have the tea. When you have those teas, drink a lot of water. I will be drinking it all day. Tomorrow, again, let's make sure that we have this right. Tomorrow is, I just want to say it right because a sister sent me the information. Tomorrow is National Day of Fasting and Prayer in Ghana. So join us, Ghanaians. I feel like I'm a Ghanaian. Okay, I just want to be. Okay, but anyway, join us. And let me see. Join us and fasting and praying tomorrow. And we're also resurrecting the energy and changing it to be what we need it to be. So this is the actual, oh, can't see, sorry, but this says National Prayer and Fasting Day, Wednesday, 28th of March, 2020 in Ghana. That is so freaking amazing that there is a day and that my body and spirit has to fast. So I got my water. That's another thing. You want your refrigerator because the water you want it to be, sometimes it's very hot, so you want it to be cold. But I don't think the heat's unbearable. So I just want to say, uh, thank you. First of all, the sister that told me, I want to thank you, my queen sister. Are you Ajua too? Did you say you are Ajua too? I think that, no, you are, I'm trying to read. You're not Ajua. My Ghanaian, you're Afia. You're born on Friday. She's Afia, Sister Afia. I want to thank you so much. I cannot wait for y'all to get your necklaces because we're gonna get it out. We're just waiting for some stuff. And also, I cannot wait for y'all to be calling your name because when people ask my name, sometimes they see the play, they be like Ajua. I be like, yes, they be like, oh, I'm Ajua. They love. They be like, yes. Oh my God. I love y'all. Okay, ladies, enjoy your night. Sleep well. Fast tomorrow with us. Write your intentions. I'm going to write mine before I go to bed. I know where my book is. I'm going to sit up. I'm going to drink a lot of water, and I'm going to do a lot of the herbs tomorrow. So, and I'm going to give the man my laundry. I'm about to get this man my laundry, okay? Because y'all need outfits of the day, and y'all want me coming back wrinkled, okay? So we're gonna do the outfit of the day, and I'm a hope our homeboy was happy to see me because I mean, we tip pretty well too. All right, ladies, I love you. So I will leave all links in the description box. We got to go back to normal. And please, if you want to like, share, subscribe, comment, first, all of those good things. If you want to donate, there's ways to do it through PayPal PayPal and Cash App. And the best way to donate and receive as well is to take the classes, the 21-day detox, mind, body, spirit. We're gonna let this go. Our love for Africa is gonna grow and show. And we're gonna learn how to just release and let go of many rituals. And some of them are gonna be very traditional because I'm learning a lot There's the God brother. That God brother is the God brother that is so sweet to me. The God brother that took us to the chief. The God is them guys. They the Rudy Tooty. Like they don't. Woo, that's some. And I would love for y'all to even hear him speak and his language and the whole bit. And very gentle, very loving people. Very just the different groups, and it's just beautiful. It's just like if you like to learn and you're fascinated by our culture and you want to learn, this is a great place just to learn. Just to go back and be really a scholar in so many things. No more ancient African wisdom from the minor sister, and ain't never been to Africa. Check. I'm in Ghana, baby. Love you, ladies. Have a beautiful, blessed night, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Midasi.